Hello, my dear angling friends and fellow fishing enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into what promises to be an intriguing day on the water, the 5th of January, 2026. Now, some might look at the forecast and think just another summer day, but trust me, this one has some subtle nuances that could make all the difference between a good day and an epic one. Stick around because I'm going to share some crucial insights into why this Monday could hold some exciting surprises for us Kiwis and exactly how we can make the most of it. We're talking about putting more fish in your net, not just dreaming about it. Let's talk tactics for our favorite New Zealand species because knowing where to cast and what to use is half the battle. First up, the mighty snapperite. It's summer and this is prime time, friends. With January being their spawning season, the bigger models are gathering, especially around the North Island in areas like the Bay of Islands, the Hauraki Gulf, and the Coromandel Peninsula. My advice? Look for them in depths of 5 to 15 meters, especially around rocky structures, mussel beds, and sand patches adjacent to reefs where they'll be feasting. The slightly warmer water, averaging around 20 degrees Celsius in the northern coastal areas, keeps them active and feeding. For bait, fresh pilchards, squid or mackerel fillets are gold. If you're into soft plastics, try a 5 to 7 inch paddle tail in natural colors, jigged slowly along the bottom. Remember, with the patchy rain possible later, the slight drop in light can actually encourage them to feed more aggressively. Next, the incredible Kingfish. Our yellowtail rockets. January through April is prime kingfish territory. They love structure, so target reefs, pinnacles and prominent drop-offs, especially where current brings baitfish to them. Think offshore islands and coastal headlands. With the light winds forecast, boat control will be easier, allowing for precise jigging and live bait presentation. A live kahawai or mackerel trolled slowly around these structures is deadly. For jigging, try a 200 to 300 gram stick bait or kingfish jig in chrome or blue and silver. The slightly cooler water after the full moon can make them a bit more cautious, so subtle presentations might be key, but once they hit, hold on tight. And for our freshwater fanatics, the beautiful white trout, both brown and rainbow. Summer sees them highly active, especially in our pristine South Island rivers and lakes like Taupo, Rotorua, Wanaka, and Wakatipu. With lake temperatures in the mid-teens to low 20s Celsius, trout will be seeking cooler, deeper water during the midday heat, but will come shallower to feed in the mornings and evenings. Look for them along weed beds, river mouths, and drop-offs. Trolling in deeper waters with a classic Tassie devil or a rapala in bright colors is often effective. For fly fishers, streamers or large nymphs mimicking baitfish or active aquatic insects will work wonders, especially near inflows or shaded areas. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty and analyze the conditions for the 5th of January 2026. Weather. The general forecast for New Zealand predicts daytime temperatures hovering around 23 to 24 degrees Celsius. We're looking at mostly fine conditions but with a few patchy showers possible from the afternoon, particularly in the northern regions like Auckland. Wind will be light, around 3 kilometers per hour, which is fantastic for smooth water and accurate casting. Atmospheric pressure tends to be stable around this time, but the slight chance of afternoon showers suggests minor fluctuations that could trigger a short feeding window for some species. The average humidity is a comfortable 10%, making for pleasant fishing conditions. Water temperature. Sea temperatures around New Zealand in January are varied but generally warm. In the North Island, expect coastal waters to be around 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. Down south, in places like Christchurch, it'll be a cooler 15 to 16 degrees Celsius. These warm summer temperatures mean fish are active, have higher metabolisms, and are feeding aggressively, making them more receptive to a variety of baits and lures. The slight afternoon showers won't significantly impact these overall trends. Moon phase. On January 5th, 2026. We are 2 days past the full moon, entering a waning gibbous phase. The moon will be approximately 93 to 97% illuminated and getting smaller, residing in the sign of Leo. Many anglers believe that the period immediately following a full moon can be a bit hit or miss, as fish might have fed heavily during the bright nights. However, with the moon now waning, activity should stabilize, and a good bite often resumes as the moon's illumination decreases slightly. It's a transition period, urging us to be observant and adapt. Overall fish activity. In general, fish activity across New Zealand for this time of year is high. January is summer, the peak feeding season. Snapper are actively spawning, kingfish are patrolling reefs, and trout are energetically feeding in our lakes and rivers. Given the mostly favourable weather, warm temperatures, light winds, and only patchy rain, I'd give the overall bite a good to very good rating. The waning gibbous moon might mean a slightly slower start for some, but persistent anglers will be rewarded. The key will be to identify those feeding windows, perhaps after the light afternoon showers or during the early morning and late evening bites. So there you have it, my friends. Get out there and make the most of this fantastic New Zealand summer fishing. Don't let a little patchy rain deter you. Sometimes those are the best conditions. Wishing you all tight lines and screaming reels, nippers and kelpers, as we say. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for the 5th of January? What species are you targeting, and what's your secret weapon, bait or lure? Let's share some wisdom and make it a great season.